Hello, welcome into another live crystal sale. We are going to talk about Ruby record keepers, Ruby in general, and Imbolc, which is the next holiday on the wheel of the year. My internet, I don't know how well. Let me do not disturb. Do not disturb. Um, we are in the middle of a pretty big storm, so I hope that our internet does well. I hope that it does well. I can't even get this phone to log in. Let's see here. Come on. Oh, I went to click out and then it loaded it. Of course it did. Okay, here we go. We're not getting a lot of snow right now. We're just getting we're getting hammered with a lot of wind. So I feel like I'm hopeful that this works. I'm hopeful that this works, but we are definitely getting a storm. So if the internet is crazy, I do apologize. We are going to talk about Ruby record keepers today, and we're going to talk about Imbolc, a little bit about Imbolc, which starts on February 2nd, and that is the next holiday on the wheel of the year. Hello, I see Rooster, Tiffany, Laura. No excuses. I hope not. Like, I hope that I'm making excuses and it just does amazing and I don't have to. I want a snow day tomorrow. If the roads are bad, I do too, because I'll be driving Cutler. That kid. I'm like, you have got to be quiet. Mom has anxiety when she's driving in the snow. I don't like when the roads are crappy. That one day they didn't cancel because it was getting bad right when we left. And then they were like, man, we wish we had canceled school. I can't get this one to load comments, so I'm hoping that I can see all the comments. So pay attention to if I'm ignoring your comments. It may be just because I'm not seeing them. So bump your comment, and I'll try to swipe over if I remember. If it goes too quiet, then I'll know that you guys aren't commenting anymore. These are my Ruby record keepers. This is kind of the size I was thinking we had ordered, but we ordered some massive ones, so they are pretty expensive. We're going to do them at the small table. They are one-of-a-kind pieces. So I do have a ton of rubies, like ruby zoocytes pulled on the table, but when we get to the small table, which is kind of near the end, that's when we're going to talk about these ruby record keepers, and I'll show you the ones that I have. Can you guys see the layers of triangles in there? That's what makes it a record keeper. And it's supposed to have the records of, they say Akashic records, but a lot of people don't know what that is. So like the records of all time. Like, so your past life, your present life, your future lives, your higher self, helps in connecting to your higher self. So this is one of the ones that I have gotten. Every time I've found one when I've been shopping for the shop, I've only ever found just one. And I always keep them and I never sell them. But I do have some for sale now, but I think they're 50 and up. This is another one that I have. And this one's like weird. Like, look at that little. You can't really see the triangles as well on this. And so you're supposed to rub the triangles and then like meditate on it, and it's supposed to help you connect directly to your higher self for guidance and to the records of the times. And this is another one I got. So anytime, if you guys go into any local shops and they have, these are hard to find. If they have anything like this, a ruby and you find triangles on it, don't you dare pass that up. You best be putting that in your cart, you better be getting that, because I'll randomly find these and then I snag it for myself, like at a fair or in a shop or something like that. But there are layers of triangles in there. Hey girl, hey! Hi you guys! Welcome back! All my VIPers already saw me once today. All my VIPs. Hello Lindsay. Hello Tiffany Hill, Chris P, Margaret, Blair, hey girl, hey, Jen Hobson, I see you. Hello, everybody. And then, so next week I'll be releasing the prayer oils, and then the week after that is when the altars are released. And the altars will have a little nugget of ruby. And remember, I only have 10 altars that I'm selling for Imbolc because I'm trying to test it out and see if you guys will sell me out or if they do well this year. If they do well this year, then 2025 we'll do a subscription box for altars. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Some of the stuff that I think is going to do amazing, it doesn't move. And then some of the stuff that I'm like, nobody's going to buy that. You guys like buy the whole bid. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Hello, Lacey. You were in training. You can always rewatch. You can always rewatch, girl. Yeah, see? Yeah, I don't understand. You guys are in a different world. Oh no. Oh no. The weather is pretty crappy here, so I'm hoping that the live does well. We are going to be talking about ruby. These are ruby record keepers because they have the triangles in them. I have some large ones for sale in the shop that we will get to when we get to the small table. But basically we're talking about ruby today. And then I'm going to talk about Imbolc, and then I'm going to tell you guys about the bath thing that I made, and we'll put those up for sale. The different ruby record keepers, rubies. The ruby with the green is ruby zoisite. There's a ruby fuchsite, which is kind of like a duller green. I think I've got one of those on the table. There's a ruby kyanite that kind of has a blue tint to it. But we're basically talking about rubies because rubies is one of the crystals that is good to work with when you're trying to make like an altar or a prayer table for Imbolc, which we're going to talk about Imbolc as well. I love that. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, so let's talk about rubies. Usually I write notes on the rubies, but I was lazy today, so we're just going to be reading out of the book. This is my favorite crystal book, the Crystal Bibles. I got the set of 3, which I really love because I work with all the crystals. If you were somebody that was newer to crystals, you would only need to get the Crystal Bible 1 because the other ones are more like specialty crystals, so you don't like really need those. Don't pass up the ruby record keepers in store. And they might not even call them record keepers because there's an interesting thing with crystal places that I really don't understand. A lot of the times people who sell crystals don't even know what energies crystals have, or that crystals can be healing, or what makes a crystal special. They're just selling crystals. So, the record keepers, so if you see something like this in the store and you're looking at it and you see that goes for any crystal, you guys. If you're in a store and you're looking at crystals and you find yourself any crystal with a triangle on the outside of it, that is a record keeper. So those are highly, highly magical. Honestly, they're magical because they help you connect to your higher self. You rub them, it opens up the Akashic records so that you can know all about like past, present, future life. These are special. I don't even want to sell them because they're so sacred. So if you get one today, you put it in your box. You better make sure you don't let naughty people touch these because they are super, super sacred. But any crystal with a triangle on the outside is a record keeper, and then any crystal with the triangles on the inside, that's what makes them phantoms. So triangles are special. Just think about the threes. Threes are super powerful triangles. Father, mother, child, Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, Holy Ghost. All the threes are super powerful. I'm blanking on the other ones. Like, why can't I think about the other things that I normally say? Oh well. I even drank some lion mane tea because mushrooms are supposed to help with clarity and focus, and it's still gone. There's too much energy, you guys. So ruby is an excellent stone for energy, imparting vigor to your life. It energizes and balances, but may sometimes overstimulate in delicate or irritable people. Like obviously the ruby record keepers that I have are way too big to put on your third eye. I would maybe put it on your heart chakra, but the ones that I have, I've put on my third eye. So hopefully someday you guys can find a record keeper of sorts that you can put on your third eye. Yeah, so pretty. They're so magical. Ruby encourages passion for life, but never in a self-destructive way. It improves your motivation, helps with realistic goals. It helps your heart chakra. It encourages you to follow your bliss. This stone is a powerful shield against psychic attacks. Hey girl, hey! Or energy vampires, so it's highly protected for that. It promotes positive dreams and clear visualization. It stimulates the pineal gland, which has a lot to do with intuition. Ruby is one of the stones of abundance and aids in retaining wealth and passion. Psychologically, ruby brings up anger or negative energy for transmutation. Crystal, it brings it up so you can transmute it. And encourages removal of anything negative from your path. It promotes dynamic leadership. That's funny. Mentally, not calling you out. I love you. I don't even know if you're here. I can't remember. On rough, not polished pieces. This part, some of these parts are pretty polished, and you can still see the triangles. You can see it on polished and not polished. Hey Don J, and hey Don G. You guys are right by each other. Hey girl, hey. You can see them on polished pieces and not polished pieces, so just keep your eyes out for the triangles. And if you see them on the inside, I would still snag them if it's like a smoky quartz or a quartz, because triangles on the inside are phantoms, and those have a lot of energy to them as well. I can't keep saying magic or people are going to think I'm crazy. They already do, is what my brain said. Mentally, ruby brings up positivity and courage. It helps in sharpening the mind, heightening awareness. It's an excellent for concentration. We already talked about it being protective. Emotionally, it charges up passion and fire and enthusiasm. Ruby is a sociable stone that attracts sexual activity. I don't think I've ever said that before. We are all a little crazy, right? Hey, get off my account, Troy. You gotta be on your own page so you don't get me in trouble. It calms hyperactivity. Ruby calms hyperactivity. This is a really good stone for a lot of us right now. Like, holy cow. Helps us in overcoming exhaustion and lethargy. Hope all the ruby crystal. Girl. You guys are going to start asking me for some different shaped rubies. You got this, Janie. You got this. Say a mantra like I release fear. I am in control. I release fear. I am healing. Stuff like that. Focus on that. Don't focus on what they're doing. Ruby detoxifies the body, blood, and lymphatic system and treats fevers, infections, and restricts and helps with restricted blood flow. It is extremely beneficial for the heart and circulatory system. It stimulates the adrenal glands, kidneys, reproductive organs, and spleen. Where should you wear this? Around your heart, finger, ankle? You can't put that there. If you guys get one of the ones today, I would definitely use it on your heart or in meditation in your non-dominant hand. Ruby and zoisite, that's the green one, activates the crown chakra, creates an altered state of consciousness, and facilitates access to the soul, memory, and spiritual learning. Ruby is so special, you guys. I love Ruby too. Like, it's, so if I want to work with like a ancestral energy that is divine, feminine, heavenly mother, goddess energy, work with the ancestors on the female side, like ruby and garnet are my go-to. They are so magical. Uh-oh, I said that again. Everybody take a sip of water every time I say magical. It can be extremely helpful in soul healing and in past life work. This stone has the unusual property of promoting individuality while at the same time retaining interconnectedness with the rest of humanity. Its powerful amplifies the biomagnetic field among the body. Whoop whoop. We've been doing good. We've been doing pretty good. It is busy. Cool. It is busy.
We've been busy. We're doing good though.
Girl, don't be calling. It's very magical. It is magical. Magical, magical, magical. So like I said, the ruby are going to be in the altars that I have pre-made, which are prayer tables. We used to have altars. If you read your little Bibles, we had altars back in the day. And then I have the big ones that you guys can buy today. Now I want to talk to you about Imbolc, because I get to release my cute little bath. It's like a bath salt slash milk soak slash spiritual bath and it's for the February 2nd is when Imbolc starts. So Imbolc is so they say it's in the belly of the mother, and it's because spring is beginning to stir, and Mother Earth, like you want Mother Earth to awaken. So you look outside today if you're local to us, and it is crazy out there, right? It is cold. So just think about where you're going to be at around like another month of this, February 2nd. You're really going to be sick of the cold and sick of snow and stuff like that. So it's time right now, spiritually, it's time to start wishing for more fertile days. It's a good time. It's the midway point between winter and spring, so that's why they kind of celebrate it. It's a good idea, and remember Thursday is the new moon, so this is also good for that because the new moon is all about manifestation, but new ideas or plans, you can start making new ideas and plans. Things we don't need that are holding us back, we can release at that same time too. Girl, those things are huge. You should look at them. Imagine what winter meant. So I'm going to take you on a little bit of a journey, and this was very interesting. So to us, when we're thinking about, man, I really wish winter would just get over, you know what I mean? It means something really, really different to our ancestors. So if you think about like 200 years ago, or if you think about 1,000 years ago, when they would go through winter, what they would have to do to prepare for winter time. So food preservation was very limited back then. Like they were leaving out meats and rubbing them with salt and trying to use things of the earth like the sun and the winds to help dry out their meats so that they could use that all winter long. They didn't have like canners. They didn't have like a grocery store. They didn't have those things. So here they are. They've got very limited resources, and there's no freezers, refrigerators, or vacuum sealers or canners. So start putting yourself in that mindset where there's none of that stuff. They were using snow and icy water to also help cover their foods and keep them safe. And even with doing this kinds of stuff, going through winter time, even preparing their food as best as they could to salt them and dehydrate them and keep them preserved, their food would still go scarce because it could still get moldy or some rodents could get into it and stuff. They also had to prepare for fuels for their fire. So like firewood, they had to sit there and prepare all of to make sure that they could keep their family warm during the winter months. The only lights that they had back then was like fire, maybe candles if we're thinking closer to our times, but like we are very, like you think about modern us and going through winter, we're not like really thinking about how thankful we should be, or man, we really wish winter would get over because like we want to survive. Whereas our ancestors were really thinking about, I want to survive, I want my family to get through this. There was lots of sicknesses, or like if they had accidents or their roof caved in or something happened with the house, or maybe they didn't end up having enough food or they didn't end up having enough firewood. It's not like they had somebody they could go call. The daytime, like if you sleep in at all, good for you. Like I love sleep, but like back in the day, they had, during winter time, there's not a lot of daytime, right? So they would have to take advantage of and get up early and use the daylight when they had the daylight because they didn't have the lights, right? So they were very hardworking people. Hunting and fishing would be a priority, but again, still scarce. Animals needed to be cared for, so they also needed to make sure they had enough stuff for their animals. And then one of the things that I thought was really interesting is a lot of the time, so I don't know if I'm saying it right, but another holiday on the wheel of the year is Samhain or something. I'll have to look it up. But that is a lot of the times when they had that celebration and they would kill a lot of their livestock. And I shouldn't say that word. They would do whatever they needed to do to their livestock to prepare the meat. But they also needed to save some of their livestock to have them get through the winter so that they could continue the circle of life. So they would continue to have food for generations upon generations and stuff. So they have to make sure that those animals make it through. So a lot of the times they're going through these winter times, and not only do they have mothers and fathers and children, but then they have cousins and in-laws and all of those people in your, like, think about all those people in your home, you guys. No. And then they're bringing their livestock into their house because not only does it help them with how much work they have to do, but they're scared that their livestock are going to. So they want them to come into their house so that they can make sure that they also stay warm and stuff. And so now you've got extra sanitary issues. You got your in-laws in your house through the winter time. Does anybody want to get out of this house yet? Does anybody really wish for
I wanna get out
spring?
of winter.
Is anybody, are you catching my drift? Am I painting this picture of why this Imbolc is so important to these people?
You're making me cold and hungry just listening to you.
So, Imbolc is February 2nd, and because of the way the livestock was, and how they would breed naturally, because right now farmers and stuff, they make the breeding how they want the breeding to fall, how they want the livestock to fall with their breeding, if that makes sense. Um, Back in the day, it was off of like nature, and nature would do that. Like, we didn't interfere in that, and so a lot of the times during Imbolc, this is when um, the lambs and stuff would start having their babies. So that's a lot of the times why they call it like the belly of the mother is Imbolc time, because during February 2nd, they would start having their babies. And this was so important for them because they would start getting milk. So you think about all of your winter stuff and it's getting depleted. You're getting really tired and sick of everybody in the house. Your house is full of animal poop and children and people, and your wife could be pregnant too, because the women also ended up having babies during Beltane too. I mean, during Imbolc too. So you've got all this huge mess, and you're just finally happy for the sacred milk that these animals are now starting to provide because they're having babies in your home. This is so messy. um but and then they could make cheese and stuff out of it. So this is just like such a sacred time for them. And this is when they would start going out, when they were like doing their hunting or fishing and stuff, and they would look for those little signs. During February 2nd is when it starts, and they would look for those signs of that green grass peeking through, or they said like daffodils, they'd look for that yellow and green colors poking through, and that would be like their sign of yes, yes, spring is coming, we can make it. We've got this milk that is so sacred to us. And now we're seeing these little sprouts of Mother Earth awakening. So that's why Imbolc is super important, is because they're like praying and asking for, Mother Earth, please, start waking up. We need this milk. We need nourishment. We really want to get out of winter. We don't want to be stuck in the house with all these people and animals and poop and stuff. So I hope that gave you a realization of kind of why Imbolc is super important, like a visualization of, and it made me like be so thankful, because here I am like, man, I just wish winter would get over, or it's super cold today or whatnot. And oh, oh no, I hope I didn't stress her out. But it's hard. What they did back in the day, what our ancestors did back in the day was so hard. Like, when I was writing this, it made me super emotional, because I can't imagine thinking about all the things that they had to do back then, and then me as a mother thinking about taking care of my children, and I could have been pregnant at the time, and then to have the lamb finally have the baby, and then there to be milk. Like, that milk would be so sacred. That's why one of the things that I made for your altar for you to use during this time frame, to be more spiritual, to think about this time of Imbolc, was this, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a bath salt. It's a bath salt. But it has Epsom salt, powdered milk, dried lavender buds, dried chamomile flowers. It's got oatmeal in it and calendula flowers. And so this, you take like 1 or 2 scoops, and then you put it in your bath water, and you take a spiritual bath during this time frame. And I'm going to sell these for $12, and I have quite a bit of these available. And I did a little scooper. I got you guys a little scooper, which I thought was super cute. But and it's got the tag with all of the ingredients on it. And then it's about 5 ounces. and I have the directions for use, and if it starts irritating your skin, stop using blah, 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 the stuff that you would put. How that all affected their bodies, right? Stress. Yeah. I cannot imagine. I can't imagine being a woman trying to make the food work. And I can't imagine being a man trying to make sure that you're using the right amount of firewood, that I'm going out and trying to find meat, like that I'm taking care of the roof so it doesn't cave in. I'm taking care of the outside of the house. I don't know. I would assume they're trying to get rid of the waste that's on the floor. Like, so crazy. Yes, yes. So during this time frame, just kind of remember your ancestors and all the things they had to go through and be thankful and grateful. And we can definitely pray for spring to come again as well. So for the this lavender helps with purity, devotion, serenity, grace, calmness, and it helps in clearing your crown chakra. The calendula flowers I just put on the top, and they're really good for depression. It brings comfort and helps you in relieving fear. The bath salts help with muscular, to help relax your muscles, stress, and cleansing. The milk is symbolic of fertility, abundance, blessings to flow freely. The oats is to help in circulating and bringing a calm spirit. When I was reading the oats, I don't know how to say things, you guys. I'm not like the smartest person out there. I don't know how you say it's like oat, but it's the calendula or whatever oat. And when I was reading the bottle, I actually want to use that in Cutler's baths because he gets those little bumps on the back of his arms, which is kind of eczema and stuff. And it was talking about how that type of oat helps with eczema and stuff. So I think that that's also another cool ingredient to have in there. And then the chamomile is for positivity, spiritual balance, and emotional clarity. So if you guys want that, you can let me know now, or you can message me, and I'm going to sell them for $12. And they all have, I have Reiki them all too. Collodial. I think it's how you say it. It's oatmeal. Like it's an oat meal, but not like the kind you eat. I don't know.
I just assumed you were talking about the silver because it's colloidal too, right?
Yeah. But I thought that was fun, and I've already taken the bath with this, and I love it. I thought it was like, I loved it a lot. And then while you guys are going through this time period too, I wanted to bring up some foods that could help you get in touch with your ancestors. So if you've been making some of these foods already, then you might have already been in tune with your ancestors and not realized it, because I've actually been making a ton of this kind of food, and I was like, wow, I think that my ancestors are already talking through me through food. So they made a lot of oat cakes, which I want to make, like, I don't know, this lady on TikTok, she makes like crispy bread is what she says. But it's like, so an oat cake, like making some sort of cracker or crispy bread is something that they would make. Pancakes, breads, cheeses. I want to make butter, and I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with, like, if you have the milk, you can make the butter. I don't know if I can make cheese. I guess I'll have to look that up too, because that would be cool.
Bert makes cheese.
He does make cheese?
Yeah, his neighbor gives him raw milk, and he makes like a mozzarella cheese that he's brought to work a few times.
That does he?
Maybe get the recipe.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have raw milk though.
Maybe we could get raw milk. Can you get raw milk from the store? No? You have to get it from like a farmer, right?
The closest thing at the store is the D milk, but I think it still doesn't have everything in it. We can get a cow.
We're not getting we're getting so in touch with our ancestors that we've got a farm in the backyard with the trampoline and the kids' toys.
Come on, We'll get a cow, and then we'll be one step closer to being miserable like they had to have been during the winter.
No, I'm not doing that. Maybe if we put in a local group, we could say, "Does anybody have raw milk?"
Maybe
Don't encourage him, Sandy. Don't.
Maybe I could get some from Brent.
Yeah, there you go. That is so funny. I made him buy heavy cream so I could make the butter with Cutler because I thought that would be cool to make the butter.
Goats would be awesome. Get the fainting goats. That'd be really cool.
Could you imagine Cutler would make them? Everybody wants a cow now. That's not what this was about, you guys. Okay. They made a brambrack kind of bread, and I guess it has a bunch of like fruits, dried fruits in it. So I was gonna look that up because if you guys have been watching, I've been posting a lot about my sourdough, and so I've already been making breads, and putting dried fruits would be kind of cool to do that. That would make it kind of sweet. What? You're still on my account. Hey, I'll make y'all do. What? Find me a place.
Jen's gonna start a ranch.
Go ahead, Jen. Let's look. Let's look up a place. Well, and chickens. You need to have chickens because I want the eggs too.
We gotta have a pig. Connor loves pigs.
Oh, but we've got to have a pig, but
real big fat one.
Just a big one?
One that maybe he could ride on. He would love that.
Have you guys seen that Katie Van Slick? They sold her a pig for, what was it? It was like supposed to be one of those miniature pigs, and he's probably like 350 pounds now. He was not a miniature pig. Okay, anyways.
Oh my gosh.
What did you say? You guys were getting so distracted. Stop it. You are not a cow.
Speaking of pigs, the game that Jake played with him at therapy, it was a new one. Flying, jumping pigs.
Oh my gosh. Jake gets him into all these things that I'm like, then I have to buy it. Yes, her pig, I don't remember his name, but he was supposed to be a little miniature pig, and he is so big and grumpy. Yeah, it's a famous lady on TikTok. Anyways, boiled potatoes. So if you're making potato soups, boiled potatoes, if you're making boiled cabbage, who's been doing that?
You've been doing that, and it's good.
I've been doing that.
It's good.
And that's something. So they boiled a lot of leeks too. Cabbage, leeks, and boiled potatoes. They did butter and used eggs.
Not very filling. Picture putting the gas nozzle in your car and then just like clicking it. That's boiled cabbage. Are you
serious? It's not filling?
I'm just kidding. No, it actually is really good.
All you have to do for boiled cabbage is like you slice it into slices. You put butter. Yeah, you put butter in the pan and garlic, and then you put it in the pan and you let it cook till the one side gets like that brownish color, and then you flip them over and let the other side get a little brownish. Then you put like a little chicken stock in it, and then I put like some seasoning over the top, salt, pepper. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy.
It's a really good sight. What are you even talking about?
Cabbage does. Cabbage does. You can't, you definitely can't eat it all the time.
Where are we going with all this?
You guys, be quiet. This is for them to connect to their ancestors. I am focusing. Be quiet. Onion biscuits, baked custards. I've never done that. I want to do that. Sour cream and honey cakes, milk and honey cakes, rice puddings, lemon poppy seed pancakes, and potato soups. So those are the kinds of foods that that I'm saying helps connect with Imbolc. So maybe we'll make like a cracker, some sort of like cracker, oat cake, banox or banox or whatever they call it. I love how you guys just go with how I pronounce stuff.
Oh, you've already got the mic on. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I have the mic on. I've talked about Imbolc. We've talked about the ruby. So if you missed that, you can rewatch that part. I think that's it. And then I am selling my bath salts for $12. And you just take 1 to 2 scoops and you put it in your bath. And it's supposed to be helpful for that time. Just clear a room. Yeah. I don't know why guys don't stink as much as girls. That doesn't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Okay, we are moving to the other table, you guys. We will get started with our actual live show. I don't think I took that long. Do we have all the lights on? It always feels dark in here. Okay. So to claim an item, you just say hope and the item number. And then we will get to the Ruby record keepers at the small table. Those are special. But I wanted to be able to zoom in on them, and you can't really zoom in very good when I'm on the big table.
Were you asking if all the lights were on?
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had put more in. Too late.
It sounds like he's yelling at Cutler. So.
Well, of course he's yelling at Cutler.
Tell Cutler to get away from him.
I'm going to go check on him.
Yeah. Say hope and the item number. It'll go in your bin. If you, yeah, there, he's mad. If you guys want to look in an item first, ask to see an item. If you don't ask, you won't. Somebody else claims it first, then you miss out. Ruby is UV reactive, so it glows in black light. The pink glows in the black light. Man, this is so behind. Girl, I already moved. What are you doing? Catch up. Oh, man. I can't go. I can save a bath salt for you. I think I made 30 of them. And then I'm going to make the prayer oil next week. And then the week after that is going to be the altars will go up for sale. Okay, so, and I have made the ones that kind of have these orange tag, I have cut them down by $5 or more for sale. I could put you down. I'll tell you what, I can put you down. So, yeah, I made plenty, and I'll make a post about them too. And they're only 12. You could use them probably a couple times because I feel like 2 scoops is good enough. So here is our first tower. This is a, look at all, those are all the rubies. And I love how this has like lightning strike looking patterns on it. You missed all what? This purple phone is not working very good. So I love this one. This one's on sale for $40. This is a pretty tall tower. We've got this toothless with a bunch of ruby, and he is for 20, look, or 15. He was 20. Look at all that ruby in there, you guys. Hope 1 for Jen. What's wrong? Did it cut out?
It might have just been because it was upstairs, but it kind of sounded like when you walked away that you got quiet, so I'm wondering if the mic wasn't working.
The mic, is the mic working?
I don't know.
It's blue. Is it supposed to be blue?
It's supposed to be blue, yeah.
I think it's supposed to be blue or green. I see Brewster's card, but I don't see other Jen's card. Where's your card, Jen? Jamie's card. Jean's card. I wonder if they're helpful. Is it not working?
I can't tell.
You mean I used this the whole time and it wasn't working?
I don't think so. And you hear how it's kind of like staticky?
I have number 2 for dog Gansey.
There.
Why wasn't it working?
I don't think so. See how much clearer that is?
That was the whole point of me wearing it.
Well, you didn't do it right.
My IT guy should have seen that before now.
I don't know why it wasn't working. It was plugged in, the light was on, so. But it's fixed now. If you'd just do it right the first time, we wouldn't have problems.
That's annoying.
Yeah, you are sometimes, but we still love you.
Oh, wow. You want to go there? I'll feed you lots of cabbage, Mr. Complainer of my cabbage. Y'all will have to let me know if that is not working.
That's way better. You know how you said ever since you dropped your phone in the rice you were cooking?
Yeah.
It has like that staticky sound to it.
Yeah, I don't like it, so I was going to use the mic all the time now.
That's much clearer. It was plugged in. I don't know. You did everything right. It just, for whatever reason, wasn't working.
Always disrespected. Right. The disrespect. That's okay. We know who really wears the pants in this household. Y'all know the truth. Connor does. It goes Connor than me. So this has a ton of ruby, you guys. And if you put this under black light, you will see all the ruby. And this is a dolphin, and this is a chunky dolphin too. And dolphins represent a healer. Dolphins are special. You could gift this to somebody who you really feel it heals other people's souls and don't even realize how special they truly are. I love dolphin. This is the ruby fuchsite. You can see that this has the lighter green that I was talking about. And one of the things about a ruby fuchsite, see the rubies back here, is it helps you in being more hopeful in humanity. Like if you've lost hope in humanity and people themselves, this kind of helps with balancing that. And then it's in a cute little Frenchie doggy. We've got ourselves a ruby zoisite bigger beaded bracelet. I think there's one piece of ruby, one bead. No, there's a couple little things of ruby. There's a little one there. There's a couple here. There's a couple here. So there's some ruby in this. You just have to kind of really look for it. So this one's for 15. This next one's really pretty. I don't think I've shown it yet, and it's huge. Comments are horrible tonight. I have to keep getting out and back in. Okay. This is for 55. I don't think I've shown this to you guys at all. I had a measuring tool right here. Cutler. It's behind me. But I put it on the table. Stinker. So 3.5. That's a large stinking sphere. Look at all the rubies. And I love how, yeah, it just seems so gloomy down here. I don't know if it's because there's no light outside because it's storming so bad, but I love how dark and then light this is. I can see you guys commenting. I'm just showing this sphere, and I don't know what this is. This is obviously some sort of other material that's stuck in there, like a little eyeball.
Called my basement gloomy. Clearly the builder should have put more lights in.
No, it's the window, babe. I just don't think that there's very much sun out because it's storming like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Knocking my work.
I am not.
I see how it is.
You make everything about you. Okay. Next, hope number 4 to Dawn. Did we already do that? We did not. Dawn Gansey would like number 4. I have to like swipe the comments off and then back to see your guys' comments. So it's just, we're working with it.
It hasn't done that for a long
Hope
time.
C number 8.
This was
Amanda
Dawn.
said that first. So Amanda, these are for 4. This is F.
You said this dog was for Dawn, right?
Dawn Gansey.
Dawn Gansey, got it.
If I say that wrong, it's all in love. You can tell me a million times how to say your name and I'll still say it how I want to say it. Because, so look to see if Amanda says anything. And then Margaret has second dibs.
Amanda said hope F.
Amanda. And then who did I say had second dibs?
Margaret.
Margaret has second dibs.
And you said Dawn's name right.
Okay, perfect. We just kind of go with it. C number 9 to Miss Margaret. These are more that ruby, I almost want to say this is ruby and kyanite because you can kind of see the blue. So this is, we'll say this is A. I forgot to pull the rest of the things.
What did Margaret say? Schopenhauer? What is that?
I think her autocorrect is making her look bad. I think that's what's happening. Or B, for the bunnies.
I was thinking that was the type of dog the Crystal was, because we had like a miniature schnauzer. I thought maybe it was like
maybe it is
an off-breed or something.
A Schopenhauer? I don't know.
Schopenhauer.
Don't make me look stupid. I thought it was like a wrong spelling.
Well, that makes me look stupid, not you. I thought it was the dog or something.
Well, watch it. Now will be.
I thought it was a bulldog.
A to Margaret. Margaret had first dibs. Crystal, do you want B? Crystal, do you want B? And then, of course, we've got one of those famous bubble blowers. This one has like a patch, like a quartz banding in it, and plenty of ruby in it, and it only has the one hole and one filter. She did that powdery glitter stuff, and I love it. She says she has it in silver. I'm tempted to just go straight into silver on Wednesday. So this one was a black. I'll have to ask her. I'm going back on Wednesday.
Did Margaret pass on the AD thing?
B to Crystal. Yes, she did, because she didn't say anything. Okay. What color is your nail polish? So, Ariel, sorry about that. Okay, we're moving on to the next part. Number 11, before you go claiming it, are what you would call whispering eyes, or vajayjays, or what else do people call them that we could say on here? So this would be A. 10 is for 18, and on the website they're 20, but I always take $2 off when I show them on live. So this is A. That is very sacred. A woman's body helps give birth. That's why I have them flipped. And they do stand. And those are only 3 each, so A or B. A has more of the ruby. And then we're done with the ruby zoisite, and we go into whatever else is on the table. You guys are going to go crazy. You're gonna go crazy. We're getting close.
Nope, he's crying.
We're getting close to that side. Can't show you that side. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is for use. I can only recommend for 18 years and older and for tobacco, but I have heard some people say they use it for spicy broccoli or herbal medicine. but I cannot recommend. You can talk to me in Messenger if you have questions. Okay, number 12 is for 18, and number 13 is for 18. These are green fluorite. They ground out excess energy, decrease trauma, increase intuition, helps with infections, helps with mental clarity, decreases stomach issues. So these are, yes, they are in fact, I know what to do with it. Good. No comment. These have lots of rainbows. Let me see if I can get, see if this lights did. The kids steal all the flashlights. And the other one, I don't like this one for that because I think it's too much. And it strobes. But these are green fluorite for 18. 11A. Yes, you can. Margaret wants this instead of the bunny. Crystal, do you want to switch out your bunny? I'm switching out Crystal's bunny, so then I'm putting this bunny back on the table for 5. And yeah, I think that's the one I was looking for. Yeah, see you guys? These are pretty. So why the goddess body? Because the woman's body is beautiful and it gives life and milk and nourishment, and it's just amazing. We love the woman's body. It is sacred. Ariel wanted it. So I switched it out, and then Ariel wants the other bunny. So Ariel can have this bunny. Yay! So that works out because everyone already tried to claim them, Miss Tracy. And that is why. But I will have more bunnies of those little bunnies on next live. Probably not in that material, but on the next live because we're trying to gear up all of our stuff for Imbolc, which a lot of farm animal carvings are going to come out. And bunnies kind of make me think of spring. Okay, next is a Mookite. I pulled a Mookite skull for 18. So if you guys are needing to make some decisions, this is a very helpful crystal for that. And then skulls aren't what society claims them to be. They're not scary, they're not bad. We all literally have a skull, and it's sacred, and it connects to our ancestors, to our roots, to our foundation, to how we were grown. Like, skulls are important. Mookite helps with nurturing, peace, decreasing stress, helps with decision making, versatility, acceptance of change, encouraging adventure, slows down the aging process, and restores blood, decreases blood pressure. So I see number 12. Oh, did the body just it just gave up? She was done. You done claimed her, Tracy. Lena claimed the skull, and Tracy claimed the body, and the body was like, yes, put me in her box. and Lena. Let me pull Lena and Tracy's cards. Lena, easy. Let's see. Tracy. Connor's kind of grumpy today. If you have a Taurus in your house, don't push them this week. They're supposed to be, they just leave them be. They're not happy with the world this week. Try to be patient and understanding. And if you have a Virgo, just run for the hills. And remind them that you are not the person they should be snapping at. Troy hasn't snapped at me. It's just, it's possible. The reading for the Virgos was interesting. Taurus moon, yeah. Just leave the Tauruses alone. Opalite. I must have another piece of opalite on here, or Cutler stole the card. Opalite helps in increasing communication, removes blockages, increases libido. It's supportive in transitional times, success in business, stabilizes moods, and helps with fatigue. Cutler put this on the table for y'all. This is the one he said he wanted you guys to have. So this does have patterns. The white might be harder to see. Opalite is a man-made material, but I'm sorry, a lot of people touch this and they love the feeling and the energy of opalite. So this one's for 18. Oh yeah. Leo's is all about like people pleasing this week, I believe, and needing to remember to take care of themselves. It's hard. Don't let yourself get taken advantage of, Miss Dawn. So that's 15 for 18. And then I know y'all are just going to claim those. So those are the amethyst dragon skulls for 15. Amethyst dragon skulls for 15. Where's my drink? I don't even want to pick one up because if I pick one up to show it, you guys are just going to claim. And I'm going to get confused. 19 to Jen. Amethyst is really good for intuition, depression, protection, positivity, decreases anxiety, helps with sleeping, overcoming addiction, increases your immune system, helps with headaches and nightmares. So this one is for Jen Hobson. A nice dark purple. You gotta claim, girl, Margaret. You gotta pick one. Hope 15 if Crystal doesn't want it. Did Crystal ask to see 15? I didn't even see that, Crystal. I did show 15. Do you not want 15, Crystal? If you don't, then Don Gansey wants it. Hope 17 to Ariel. This one's really pretty too. They're all pretty. And then this goes to Dawn. Number 20 to Danielle. Ooh, look at how cool that one is. With the lines, girl. 20 to Danielle. Why doesn't Danielle have a card? going to end up writing on my face. Hope C16 to Sandy. I know, I want to pick them up, but if I started picking them up, then you guys would say the numbers and then I would have to hurry up and put it down. So I was like, I'm not going to, possibly for Sandy. This is the other one. He's kind of got like a pointier nose than the rest. And that's 18. I feel you. You gotta zoom in. Nobody better have me on no big screens. I guess it's fine if the crystals are, but don't you dare put me on there until my face is off of there. That one's to Sandy. Stuart. He's still grumpy, huh?
Man, he's not in a good mood.
It's Taurus.
Dude. I have a feeling I'm going to be going up there a lot.
Yeah. That's good exercise.
Yeah. Go ahead, have at it.
I have a concha.
Holy smokes, you got 21 people watching. You're going to break the internet.
So I can see better. I tried to do the microphone and I didn't even have that plugged in right. Okay. The next, there's some other new things. I don't have duplicates. I have duplicates of the aliens, but what I have of the horses is on the table. So if you're wanting one of the unicorns,
I think they said they can't see the bottom.
The couch doesn't go any further because we
Can you angle down more?
I might have been zoomed in too much.
Oh, you were zoomed in a little. That's better. Good thing
Maybe I zoomed in to look. Maybe I zoomed in to look at something. So we've got green adventurine aliens on 21. 22 is the opalite and 23 is the honey calcite. So green adventurine, helps with increasing abundance, growth, and luck. Helps in protecting your heart chakra, decreasing nausea, decreasing negativity, balances your emotions. Dibs 22A. For Miss Faye. I don't have a Faye card pulled.
I'll grab one.
Opalite, we did talk about this. Communication, libido. Those are the main things. Does she not have one?
It's not in here.
What is going on?
Oh.
Yes, she does.
It is in there.
Liar. He's a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. 18 is calling my name. Oh, the one with the... He's got a cool nose. Okay. And then honey calcite helps in increasing leaderships, helps in recovering from abuse, increases self-worth, self-confidence, helps with courage and overcoming obstacles, relaxes your mind, and gives you a more practical approach. We are literally aliens, so these are cool. I know. I was like, she definitely has a card. And it shouldn't be missing because like I don't feel like I've messed with your card recently.
Well, sometimes you don't put them back, so I didn't see it.
Lies. And then we have the sodalite unicorn and we have the euperlite unicorns. I only have one of the sodalite. It helps in communication, gives spiritual guidance, helps promoting teamwork, decreases panic attacks, helps with anxiety, lymphatic system, digestive issues, and increasing metabolism. Hey girl, hey! So there's only one in the sodalite. Why would you only get one in sodalite? That don't make no sense. Maybe there's another one missing in another box somewhere.
Were you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't even remember getting it.
No.
Why would I only get one?
Who asked that? Stop peeking.
Maybe that's the only one.
Uberlite.
I bet that's right.
This is one of the ones that's really good for anger. Releasing anger, decreasing negativity, releasing fear, clearing the mind to different perspectives, increases self-acceptance and self-confidence, also aids in menopause, inflammation, and headaches. These UV react, they look like lava in black light. If you guys want me to shut off the lights, I can. Hey, Troy, hey. Farrah said that. And those are for 25.
Because I said hey to her.
Oh. I didn't see that. Danielle was trying to peek. Okay, I only have one in the pink. Whoa! What are you doing?
Can't see the bottom again. Oh.
Yes, you can. I can't put it any closer unless you want me to move that table further.
Because you made it all crooked.
You're annoying. 26 is a pink calcite unicorn. 27 obsidian. He's like a little fatter. And 28's an obsidian, but he's a little bit leany. I'll do the 28 obsidian for 20 instead of 25. I'm moving in 4. Didn't I say you were going to move? I feel like I told you were moving before you were moving. Or I knew you were moving before you told me. Something. Okay. Hey, Blair. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. This is the pink calcite. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. If I ever ask you in a reading, are you moving? Take that as if I'm not moving, something I may be moving soon. Because I usually don't say that. Like Spirit will show me moving boxes, so there's something going on. But I try to be nice about the way I ask you. Pink calcite helps in forgiveness, connecting to angel energy, releasing fear and grief, helps in you feeling unconditional love, increases self-worth. It's helpful in past traumas, decreasing nightmares, decreasing pain, and helps in high blood pressure. Obsidian is a must. It's very grounding, decreases anger, very protective, decreases stress, brings clarity to thinking, helps with digestive health, detoxing the body, and decreasing pain, and helps with prostate health. Unicorn is magic. Everybody take another drink. Unicorns are magical, and they are all about you need to start believing in magic again, that anything is possible, that you can accomplish anything, that Spirit can send you signs through anything. Like, stop putting yourself in a box and start letting yourself see all of the possibilities of everything. I'll do this one for 20, just because he kind of leans a little. Hope 28 to Blair. Doing that one for 20. This one's to Blair. I told you to let the house go? That is so rude of me. I didn't tell you, Spirit told you. That is so mean. Making sure I didn't miss any comments, because with the way the comments are tonight, it is crazy.
It seems like they're doing a little better now.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm back there at the...
That's on your old phone.
Yeah. Well, I can't look at the new phone because the new phone's on a stand. Okay. Next are red jasper skulls. So you could take this cork out and do something different with this, and then you could put herbs and fun things in here. You could craft with this. You could make this into a candle, or you could just keep this as is, but these have red jasper. I have 2 of them. They're for 20 each. Red jasper helps in grounding out excess energy, increasing focus, clarity of thoughts, decreasing worry, and helps in maintaining boundaries. Gives you strength in difficult time, detoxes the body, helps with liver and gallbladder health. I thought those would be really cool for candles. So you've got those. Then we've got the sodalite again. This helps with anxiety, panic attacks, communication, connecting to your spirit guides. That's on 30. You guys don't go nowhere because we're almost to the small table, and that's when you guys are going to see the ruby record keepers. I got lots of cords, y'all. The weight of the cords keep pulling the phone. We have rose quartz on 31. We've got some rose quartz on 31. And then we have quartz. We have blue quartz, purple quartz, and green quartz. So these are dyed, and they will have the spiritual meaning of the colors. So this is more your throat chakra, this is more your crown chakra, and this is more your heart chakra. And Troy will read what the quartz does so that I can take a little break before the big table, the small table.
I'll read what the quartz does?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Get up there, pal.
Quartz. Am I supposed to show something?
It's those skulls.
I'm showing the skulls?
So blue, purple, and green.
Those are quartz?
They're dyed quartz.
Oh. Well, you heard it here first. They're dyed quartz. We got blue, purple, and green. And let's see. Quartz. Here's a blue one. Did she show it? I was busy doing something. Blue. Quartz is good for all chakras. Masterful healer. Amplifies energy, releases blockages, kickstarts your energy, helps memory, increases focus, helps immune system, cleanses the organs, and helps meditation. All really important, good things right there. Purple. And green. Blue, purple, and green. Ooh, look at... Maybe if I shut this off. Oh, that's better, right? Green. Maybe I'll show the purple and blue again to stall for time so she can get back here. Purple. You got Blair for 31, right?
I don't have anybody for any of them.
Well, I got Blair for 31. I got you, Blair.
Oh, look at you. You're so helpful.
Thank you, boss. What can I say? I'm a team player.
31B to Dawn Gansey. Did you get that?
Yeah, I was busy taking care of another customer.
She said we can't hear you. Which one of us? Me?
What?
We can't hear you, Troy. Me? They said they couldn't hear you.
Why not?
Man, these things are being jerks. And I even charged them today. I charged them. Hope 36.
Can you not hear me at all?
I can hear you both. Maybe it's just you, Crystal. Huh? You ever think of that? Get out and get back in, Crystal.
Test.
Where's Blair? There she is.
Hello.
Everyone else says they can hear you just fine, babe.
I can hear myself.
And then I did grab these citrine bags again. If you guys missed these on the last live or the live before that, I can't remember. I made little bags of citrine for $5. Helps with manifestation, success, creativity, self-esteem, clears your mind, protective, increases energy, helps with stomach issues, decreases negativity, and aids in fatigue and PMS. And a citrine tumble is going to be in the altar kits as well, as one of the crystals that helps with Imbolc.
Not nice, Crystal.
Was she messing with you?
You know how much I mess this up when I do things, and you go and mess with me?
Oh, she did. She done got you. So that was the table. Now we are going to head to the small table. Will you grab the,
Right away, boss.
I hate that you do that. Right, I like could hear it before you even said it. The charger.
Yes, sir. I see it.
I don't even want to show you guys these rubies. I didn't, they will be released.
Don't worry, I got it.
Next Tuesday, we are releasing the oils. I'm going to make prayer oils bottles for you guys. And then the Tuesday after that is when I release the 10 altar sets that I made.
Did you get Tracy for 38?
Mm-mm.
Here's your charger.
Thank you.
Tracy for 38.
I have.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Just pick a pretty one.
Let me pick a nice one.
Intuitive pick.
Oh, that one's cool. Oh, but that one's cool.
Oh gosh. Too many choices.
Hang on. Let's see.
I gotta move these incense over here. Who was asking for the dragon's blood?
This one's cool.
Incense.
I think that was Dawn.
Jockey. You've got a house full of hockey players. Okay, I got kicked out of the live on this phone, so let me get back to this. Me. Perfect. It was. Okay, so I have these, and they are, they've got 20 sticks in them. They smell amazing. 20 sticks, and I'm going to do them for $5. So I have quite a bit of these. If you let me know if you want one or two or how many you want, and I'll put them in your box. But those, I did get the dragon's blood in. This helps in, dragon's blood is more of an incense that helps not only in protection, but it helps getting deeper into meditation. It's more of like a spiritual journey kind of incense. Will you toss me a pen?
Yes, boss.
Nope, I got one. Okay. So we've got Amanda V. Times 1. Lena times 1. Dawn J times 2. And Crystal times 1. I'm interested to see, I need sage. I do have sage, the sage roll, like the rolled sage for $4. 1, 2, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, how funny, that's how many I pulled. So I'll put that in a stack with your guys' name on it. I do, and I can order more. I wasn't quite sure how, I've got this much more. Okay, I'll do a $4 sage for you, my friend.
White?
The white one, yeah. Jen Hobson. I'll do times 2. And if I sell out, I can just order more of these. I didn't know how much you guys would like the dragon's blood or not, but they're a pretty good deal, so.
Everyone's asking for one.
Right? I never know what's going to do good. Blair wants one. I didn't see Blair.
You got Dawn and Lena and Crystal.
I've got Amanda V, Lena, Dawn J, Crystal, and now Blair.
And Jen Hobson.
Jen Hobson, I got her too.
I think Dawn's the one that was asking for them.
Yep, so I did finally get them. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get stuff in because I do have to close my box, and then I do oversee shipping with most of my vendors. And so I'm waiting for whenever the ships get here, which usually can take anywhere from like 4 to 6 weeks. And sometimes they get lost.
Sometimes you have to budget and wait a little bit.
Yeah. I gotta wait for Troy to get paid a lot of times. Or for me to get paid. And then I can buy more. It is your favorite? Perfect. Hopefully I got everybody. So now we will show the...
Have you lit one? I don't know that you've ever had those, have you?
I have not, I have never used dragon's blood.
Should we light one?
No.
Let's burn one.
No. Troy, I already have a hard time with connecting, like blocking connecting to spirit with people.
Does that bring in the...
Yes, it is a very spiritual incense.
Come back later.
Then I'm not lighting it. I do have tapestries, Blair. Those are easier to see on my website because I made Troy hold them all and I took pictures of every single one.
So many tapestries.
Yes, I have so many tapestries. There's a specific category. Can you put my website in the comments? Like if you go into Safari and then go into my website, copy, and then put the link in there.
Yeah, I can do that.
You just go into the categories where the tapestries are, and I have them all kind of labeled so I can find them. I have lots of tapestries. And then if there's ever a specific tapestry you want or a specific kind of crystal carving or something you want that you see somewhere, just take a picture and send it to me and I can send it to all my vendors and see if one of them has something similar I can get. But then again, you do have to remember that it takes me a little bit to get stuff in.
They're hard to show on your live because they're big.
They're big, yeah. They're big. It makes it awkward, so it's easier to show if you look at the website. Okay, here we go with these, you guys. These are so sacred, these ruby record keepers.
Don't forget Lena's sage egg.
Okay.
I got you, Lena.
Lena.
Gotta keep Sasha on track.
Thank you. So they go anywhere from... I'm trying to find the cheaper ones. Let me open these up real quick.
I want a jade Chinese dragon. I think you're sold out, but we ordered more, didn't we?
You did. You did order more.
So they should be on the way, Lena.
And you guys, I can't remember who asked for 1,000 layer. What is it? 1,000 layer, something in 1,000 layers. It's like literally a crystal that, it's like a garden quartz, but it's 1,000 layers. And I just got the spheres in, but I haven't priced them yet. It'll take me a little while to price them, but they're at least here. We have them in the, in hand. I'm just pulling each one of these out of the box, the bag, so that I can put these up here. Oh, she's just wanting a small dragon?
Do you have small dragons?
I have like small dragon heads.
Those ones were kind of big.
The ones that I was selling before, they were by $20. Where's the $300 one? Because I don't even want to show you guys that.
I was talking about Lena's request for Jade Dragon.
Oh, what is she asking for?
She just said she wanted a Jade Dragon, and then you said that she wants one the size of a quarter, and I'm thinking, that's kind of a small dragon, but okay,
I'm looking for... Well, I thought that's what she was asking for. What is she...
I think she's asking about a record keeper about the size of a quarter.
Oh yeah, girl, these are all way too big. So that is what I thought we had ordered from the vendor, and I feel like he picked all the massive ones, and so they're gonna be super expensive, and I apologize for that. These are so hard to find that hopefully I can find another vendor that will have these are definitely larger than a quarter. Like, will you get me the measuring tool too? I weighed them as well for you guys since they are a pretty penny. Okay, this one's for 50.
Where's the measuring tool?
I have not put it on the table yet. It should be up here somewhere. I did have it because I was measuring something. This is the first one. It weighs 108 grams.
Is that a lot?
I don't know.
That sounds like a lot.
It was 3.8 on the kilogram thing, but
what?
I changed it to just grams and it was 108. You can kind of see all the triangles. .7. Then if I flip it over, 1.79. And then if I go thickness, 0.85. So this one is for 50. I think that's the lowest I can go on any of them. And there are plenty of record keepers in it. Yeah, that's all he sent me was big ones. And so I feel bad for the pricing, but I definitely can't go low with these. It's not what I was expecting. So this one's for 50 and I'm going to put it on L. Again, it's 108 grams. If that's the one that's calling you, and again, you rub the record keeper to open up the records. Put it in a sacred spot in your home and don't let other people touch it. That is a special piece.
That one is?
No, this one I'm not even going to show them that one because I can't let go of that one yet.
Why not?
Because I love
it's got this thing on the bottom here?
I love it too much.
That black spot?
I love that one too much. Crystal got that one.
Oh, you can't see him.
Sorry, guys. It's because I was zoomed in.
Holy smokes, this one's huge. It's got records for centuries tied up in it.
I knew what you meant, though. I knew what you meant. Okay, I think the next one is for 60. The next one is for 60. This one is 124 grams. Man, you guys treat these really nice. I'm not kidding about these being sacred. This is like ancestral energy. I feel almost protective over these pieces. 60 for this one. If you wanted to see 1.76, just making sure it was at 0. 1.75, 0.82. If this one calls your name, this one is for 60. Touching all these, they're so beautiful.
Is this all of them?
Yeah, that's all I got, Troy.
I thought there was more in
the basket was huge and it was small. I almost feel like it got lost.
That box got lost.
I feel like it got lost and then he replaced it with these massive things.
That's probably what happened. Because it was a bin.
I would send him these and say, can you, or send him a picture of what mine look like and say, can you get them like this?
Smaller one.
Because I feel bad for selling them like this, but I cannot sell them for cheap. It was supposed to be a full basket.
That box was supposed to get delivered in March, and it got lost at customs or something.
Okay. Jen Hobson would like K.
That would make sense. He probably
I
replaced them.
think he did. Because when you showed me the bin that I claimed that I wanted, that I said yes, sold, it was like a full basket.
Well, and that was the only way I knew that box had got lost, because it had these.
Because I was nagging you. I was nagging him. Where's the record keepers? Where's the record keepers? Where? Because these things are so special to me. Okay, I've got 2 in the range of 80. I have 2 in the range of 80. So this will be the first one. This one is 128 grams. Thick. She thick. I feel like you could see the triangles on this side a little easier. .53, 1.48, but look at how 1.21 in thickness. Again, this one's for 80. I'm going to put that on J. This is the next one for 80. This one is 130 grams. That's why I have to kind of zoom in. I feel like you guys, I want you to see the triangles, but then I forget to zoom out. He probably pulled this out of his personal collection stuff. They are gorgeous. Okay. This one, 1.66, 1.75, 1.112. And I'm going to skip I because I get confused with I. So I'm going to go up here to E. So we've got E and J, and those are for 80. Yeah, girl. Next time you stop over here, you'll have to see the one that I can't even list. Like, I will put that one up for like $1,000. I cannot even list it. It's so pretty. The next one is going to be for 90. The next one is for 90. I better swipe this way and then get back in again. Oh, and then I kicked myself out. Man, what is going on, F-book? Sorry to interrupt. I learned a new rap. Back to your program. Love you, bye. Love you, Jen. I'm excited for a new rap. I'm excited. We love Jen's wire wrapping. Okay, this one's for 90, and this is 136 grams. And I'm going to zoom in again. I want to say this stuff that you're seeing on that part looks like mica to me, which also is spiritual. don't know if the black stuff on the outside is like tourmaline or what it is, but that stuff is gorgeous. And now you guys see why I didn't want to do this at the big table. I was like, I got to do this down here. This one is again for 90, and it's 136 grams. Make sure we're on 0. 1.87. We'll go more like that. 1.79. 0.94. That makes a difference to you. I don't know. I'm not a math person, so it doesn't make a difference to me. This one's for 90, and I'm going to put it on F. Okay. The ones, I will tell you the price range on the rest that are left in case you're waiting. I have one for 100, one for 150, one for 180, one for 230, and one for 250. So, and then we're done. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. And they get pretty pricey. Okay, this next one is for 100. I know. And then there's one I'm not even showing you that I have priced at 300, but I can't let it go. I'm not ready. Maybe later I can let it go. But I want to work with it for a little while before I give it up. Some of these have mica in them. Right? Right. Like, this is why it's taken me so long to price them, because I was like, these are massive. I love how smooth this side feels. Oh, you guys, the energy of a ruby, I can't. I don't know why. This one is for 100. This is 138 grams. I will put them on the website eventually, so 184. These are ruby record keepers, and they are very spiritual. 0.94. Girl, I need free sound baths for life. G. That is G. That one is crazy. G for 100. The next one is for 150, and this is 188 grams. She says done. Done. Yeah, 150, and it's 188 grams. I'll show it to you guys, but I can't part with it yet. I feel like you could see the triangles on this side a little easier. These are so heavy too, you guys. Heavy. Okay. 175, 189, and then 1.3. So this is going to go on H for 150. The next one is for 180. This is 212 grams. 212 grams. Oh my gosh. This one's freaking bomb too. Like, I almost want to cry just touching these. They're so sacred. I'm weird and I'm okay with being weird. Look at all the layers of triangles, you guys. I can't. Can you hear me breathing? I'm not rewatching this. I'm like gasping over here. 2.05 and 2.67 and 0.86. This one is for 180 and it's going to go on D. You keep seeing hearts in them. See, and they're very feminine crystals. Divine feminine goddess, like, so definitely from your ancestors with love. The next one is 232 grams and it's for 230. This one is so heavy. Looks like this way would be the best way. There's definitely mica, that yellow brown mica. Oh my gosh. I almost see a face right there in that side. Just layers upon layers of triangles. I know you guys can't see them very good on camera, but especially this side. They're there. So this one is for 230. I'm going to put him on B. This last one is 246 grams and it's for 250. Oh, I love arrows. Like, look at the little mica in there. Mica right there. This one's got like little steps. And then all the triangles again. Like, when is the next time I'm going to come across ruby record keepers that are this freaking big? I don't know. I've never seen them. And it's taken me like forever just to find the 3 that I have that are teeny. This side over here draws me in. So again, that one's for 250. I'm going to put that one on A. And then this is the one that I told Troy, like, he moved it closer to him. Because I was like, I can't part with this one yet. Just look at all the triangles, all the layers of triangles. mountains. Can you see them all? Like, there's so many records in this. You see that, right? It's like, nope, I gotta work with this. I gotta see what that many records feels like. Crazy. Wow. So those are all my record keepers. What do we think? Do we love them? Do we love them? Are they not amazing? Not the best thing in the world. Go ahead and put hearts in the comments so that I can like boost the algorithm so that I can see that everybody's still here and that my comments will reset so that I can see everybody again. Sometimes that helps the comments come through better again. Love them, but would want smaller. Right. I know, girl. I know. Like, those are not what I ordered. I'll take them because it's been since March, like Troy said, but yeah. They weren't what I ordered. I know that. So I think that my order may have gotten lost. Maybe he can get me them again in the smaller size. That would be great. I don't think I'll ever find them this size before. I mean, like, again. That's craziness. That is crazy. Just look at those records. No, this needs to be like in a special spot where nobody can touch it, where like it can just be passed down from generation to generation. Like, these are special. Yes, yes, I can. J is for 80. E is for 80. F is for 90. G is for 100. H is for 150. I think this one's the most expensive. This is A for 250. B is for 230. And D is for 180. D is pretty, like, I was pretty attached to that one too. That one's 180. But that one has a ton of records on it. Sorry, you guys. You guys want to hear something funny? So I had somebody email me today, and you know how you can go and you can make like a website domain and stuff like that? Where there's this guy and he's made a website domain and it's called idahoreiki.com, and he's trying to get me to buy it off of him for like $600. And I'm like, not interested. So you see somebody running a business and you hurry up and create something that you think might be good for their business, and then you try to price gouge them. No, thank you. I literally already have a website. I'm good with the one I have. Like, what is the audacity of people, I swear, these days? Instead of trying to lift other people up, they're trying to like gouge you. You gotta be careful. I'm just saying. I do love them all. Love them all. But I cannot even put that other one up there. Right, Danielle? I was like, that is crazy. I don't know how much buying my domain for my website cost, but I know it wasn't $600. And this is the second time he's messaged me, and he said you can always make an offer. Like, I'm not interested. I am not interested. No, thank you. You can keep idahoreiki.com, even though you don't do Reiki. Like, you could keep that. Try to gouge somebody else, please. Okay, so I do have more incense and more incense burners that I wanted to show you guys that came in because you guys liked the ones I got last time. I'm just going to leave those up there. So again, I do have the lotus flowers, I believe, and these do the sticks, or you could put a cone in there too. And these are for $6 on Friday. Did you say I'm gonna have to come look? I'm going to come up next Friday. I don't know what next Friday is. I can only do a week at a time, y'all. I barely know what's going on this week. And then I also have this. Good grief. How does that even work?
This is painful to watch.
Okay, hold on. One
You
loaf.
want me to look at it?
Well, I just want to see it. Like, that doesn't even look.
What are you doing?
That doesn't even look like a cone would fit in there. Like, so then you leave the cone like this? That don't make no sense.
Well, I think you take the lid off and put the cone in.
Yeah. And then when you're not using it,
it's got a fancy lid.
I guess so. You could also put one lotus burner for Margaret.
I think that's probably. It's just a.
Why would I get that?
Why would it have a lid?
Yeah.
It's just funny because you dropped it like 3 times and then couldn't figure out how to put the lid on.
So this is like a little burner. I bet you could put a stick in here too, but I don't know. You're supposed to put the cone in here, and I thought that you put this back on, but I guess you don't put that back on. You just put the cone. This is like if you have limited space, you just want like a little small spot, and then you can dump that out and put this lid back on, so then when you're not using it, it looks cute. When you are using it, it's open like that. Does that make sense?
Why has it got holes in the lid?
Yeah, that's why I don't understand, Troy. But I'm just going to run with it. Those are also for $6 if you like this. So I have the lotus, and then I have the lotus with the lid. Don't ask me. Those don't quite look like what I was picturing. And then I have one more for $6 as well. Hi, Brianna. I never see her comments. My phone always like a little burner for Margaret.
Did you get Lena for the? You did, right, for the Lowe's.
I only got Margaret. I've only seen Margaret's. Hope lotus flower. I see it now. Got you, Lena. And now I see Brianna's comment too. So I've got 2 of these golden looking bird ones for $6. And you put, you might even be able to put a stick in there, but these are for cones. And I have 2 of them for $6. So you could say the gold bird if you liked this one.
Self-lighting powder.
What is self-lighting powder? I've never had powder, Tracy. So I've got 2 of the, Margaret wants that one too. Margaret's just getting one of each kind. I don't have, if you're going to run out of room, girl. I've got quite a bit to get through. I've got one more of the bird one. Okay. And I do have new cones too that I'll show in a minute. I have this, you'll take a tiny burner? Okay. You'll have to take a video of what the powder thing looks like and put it in the group. Because I don't think a lot of us know what the powder thing is, Miss Tracy. Tracy. Troy's laying down.
I'm stretching my back.
Like tattling on him. This one's for 8, and this is like mountains. So you'll put your little cone up here, and then the backflow is supposed to go down into the mountains. So this one is for 8. So you could say mountains. Maybe I can move this out a little bit.
I want to see self-lighting powder.
It kind of makes me feel like the TNT. Like that's what I'm picturing is the little line that goes to the, like it's the Roadrunner stuff.
Well,
you know what I mean?
How does it light itself? That's crazy. Self-lighting powder.
That's probably dangerous for us, huh? For me, I'm not. I need one that is very dog friendly. I don't know what would be dog friendly. What makes it dog friendly? Keep it away from the dog. I don't know.
How big's the dog?
It's the same as sticks, just loose. That is so weird.
What? How have we never heard of that?
I don't know, but I'm intrigued. The black one's like mountains, and you put the cone up here. So this is for like the incense cone that comes up here. And then it's supposed to let the smoke come down. Doesn't or does need a charcoal disc to burn?
Doesn't need a charcoal disc.
I don't know. I can't picture it. I've got to get up so I can get to the next incense thing. I have 2 of these for 15. And you would put the cone up here. So you can put the thing hand to claim one. I ordered 3, but 1 broke, so one's going to go on the discount shelf as soon as Troy glues it. But those are for 15 if anybody wants the thing hand.
Oh yeah, I'll just get it right on that box. Get it glued together for you.
His dresser, that's all it is broken items. His dresser, it's like the broken item misfit pile on the very top. Janie wants one. He gave me doggies. That's good. Dawn, I just don't know which one would. Doggies are family too. Keep out of reach of. Maybe one of these frog ones. Maybe one of these frog ones would be good. I feel like because it's got a disc and it's more metal and less plastic. So maybe one of these, Dawn. Who wants the hand? Janie? Did anybody else want the other hand? Janie. for a hand, and then maybe I'll just move him to the side. Can you still kind of see him? I'm not sure. Okay. I'm thinking one of these would be good for you, Dawn. Like that's where you put the cone at the very top, right here. And then this one's more metal, so if they did happen to knock it down or get it down, I feel like this would be less likely to break. Whereas I'm not sure on this one. That one's too dainty. But I think maybe this one. And this one's for 10. It's got a little frog on the side. That was weird. It was like growling, but from the crystal. Does Don Gansey want one of those? Or I do have one more that's like got the bird.
You want the frog and the other hand.
Want the frog and the other hand. Okay.
Margaret wanted the frog.
Okay. So I only had 2 in the frogs. So those are gone too. Remember sharing? Share 2. So everyone can get one. This one goes in Dawn's. I don't think I have a bin down here for Dawn. The other one that I have with the plate like that, it's like this one, but it has the frog thing, and then you kind of just set the bird in there. Does that make sense? So I've got 2 of those, and those are also for 10. I should what? Oh, did I put Thing Hand too? She said I should have a box down here for her. Janie. Lena. I know I have a box when we were standing, but I don't get up every 2 seconds. So I make you guys another box on the floor so I don't have to get up. If that makes sense. This might be your first claim on the floor.
She's probably thinking the other box.
I know. Like you claim stuff on the big table, but I don't think you've claimed anything down here yet. And my back would hurt if I kept running to that. So I have 2 of these ones for 10, and then I have to get up and find you guys the next one. I didn't want to move them all over here because then I'd have no space. I only have 1 of these. This is not dog friendly. This is not dog friendly. This is ceramic. It almost feels, yeah, ceramic, like it would shatter. If you dropped this, this would shatter. This one is for 20. The back is where you put the cone. Margaret, your internet always does that. Why does it have to be so rude? So you could say mask, and this one's for 20. This one will shatter if you drop it. I have, these ones are cute, you guys. I want to keep one of these, but I already stole one of those other ones. So this one's for 18. This is a mushroom house. And you put the incense cone on the top. Janie wants the mask for 20. So this this mushroom one is for 18. And I've got 3. I only had 1 of the mask. And I kept the box so Troy wouldn't kill me when we had to ship it, because I think it will keep it pretty secure. Which one did Janie? Janie got the hand in this one. One mushroom to Margaret. Okay. This one. I will just write a different sticky. One mushroom. I do have 2 more mushroom houses for 18. Mushroom for 18. I think I have some of those voodoo dolls. We do not condone doing any hexes or voodoos or negative energy to anybody, because if you do that, it'll come back at you tenfold. It's not nice. Don't do it. But these voodoo dolls are cute. But these are cute. Okay? And they're for $10. You guys sold me out of them in like 2 seconds, so I got a couple more. You put the cone in the back, like that, and then the smoke comes out of the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 of them, and they're for $10. If you want one of those, Lena, got you. Margaret, got you. They are super cute. So when I got 2 of them, I think, when I first got them, and I wanted to test them out to see if they worked, and obviously by testing it out, I burned the inside, so then I couldn't sell that one. So I have a voodoo doll one, and I just think it's cute. I do not, nor would I ever hang up voodoo dolls and make fun of people or anything. That's weird. I don't know that you did. I'll pull one aside and put it in your box, and then when I'm putting it away, if there's one in your box, I'll put it back. Does that make sense, Miss Crystal? It honestly reminds me of that kids show that's got like the dolls. That weird kids like show that has the dolls, and Kelly Clarkson did one of the songs in there. That's what it reminds me of. I don't remember what that's actually called though. Where it's like trying to teach them that everything is beautiful and everyone is beautiful.
It can be a goth doll. A goth doll.
Yeah, goth. There you go. It's more goth themed. You guys know we don't believe in doing that stuff. Okay, so that is all of the burners. Now I could do incense cones next, or I could do incense sticks next. Which ones do you guys want to do? Maybe what I can do. Can I do it on this? I think I have to get off on here. You go over. I don't want to do a pull on there. So just put sticks or cones. Sticks or cones in the comments, you guys. There's 12 of you here. There better be more than one person putting sticks or cones. You guys always do that. You got to pick one. They didn't have any cinnamon. And I have always had the white sage. I feel like we had a white sage incense sticks in your... I did not find cinnamon in the cones or the sticks, but I do have sage in the sticks, but I've had those. And those are for $10. Those, yeah. I think it's 20 sticks for $10, Miss Margaret. Do you want me to pull one of those for you? And then if there's one already in your box, I'll message you about it. All right, sage sticks. Sticks. Do you guys want to do sticks? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me, except for words do hurt. Words do hurt. Be nice. Yes. Yes, you can. So you put your incense cone in there, and then you light it, and the smoke comes out the eyes, and it's really cute. Miss Faye. Faye for Faye, Faye, Faye. What I do with my pen? Okay. Only one of you voted. Surprise. Sticks. You guys are ridiculous. It's because you don't care either way, so you don't vote. but you have to vote. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. Okay, sticks. These are for 8. You did vote, Lena? Maybe I need to get out and back in again. So stupid. I didn't know we was voting. I voted cones. We've got 1 for cones, 1 for sticks. Come on. Crystal, tie break us. Cones or sticks? Come on, you guys. Look at that. 2 people voted. Cones. Cones it is. Okay. We have, and these honestly, some of them smell, they don't smell like your typical lemon. So I did get some with that are supposed to be lemon. They don't smell like a typical citrus flavor. They smell more like florally than they do lemon. So I have some lemon. And these, the bags have 10 cones and they're for $4. So if you want lemon, let me know. Those are new. I did get a restock in the jasmine. So lemon you would use more for clearing your space, for clearing your energy, purifying your space. That's what I would set intentions of using the lemon cones for. Jasmine, I restocked the jasmine, and that one helps in decreasing stress and helps with healing your physical body. Again, there are 10 in each bag, and they are for $4. You can smell them from here. You might be able to, girl. Connected. I did get more of the wormwood. You guys, I love the wormwood. There's no patchouli. Dibs on a jasmine, Faye says. I got more wormwood, which is supposed to be for your psychic abilities and in releasing anger. Did you get wormwood last time, Crystal? The wormwood's my favorite so far. Lena wants a wormwood. Crystal wants a wormwood. Crystal, Lena, you should. Tracy wants a wormwood. Got you, Tracy. I think so. So far, that's who I've seen for comments. So I've got Jasmine for Faye, and I've got Wormwood for Crystal and Lena and Tracy. So if I missed your comment, like re-comment or bump your comment, it is being crazy. I only have like a couple left in the cherry blossom, and that one's supposed to help with bringing love and happiness and clearing the mind. Jasmine for Lena. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Man, these are, I got these ones and they labeled them as ocean. These would be really good for your third eye and opening your intuition. So they are, I don't even know how I would describe them, but I love the smell. Almost kind of like jasmine-y and rose kind of mixed together. But these are ocean. If you want those for $4, this would work a lot with communication and your third eye, I feel. For cherry blossom. Lena, I did not get you for cherry blossom. And there's literally only, so there's only one left then in the cherry blossom. Only one left. Ocean for crystal. I like the ocean one a lot. I do have a ton. I ordered a ton more in the lavender, a ton. Because this one was also one of my favorites. So the wormwood and the lavender were my favorite. Lavender incense is going to help with attracting positive energy and positive spirits. So that's a really good one if you do readings and you want to set the intention of bringing in positive spirits and spirit guides. So there's 10 cones in a bag and they're for $4. So I got more in the lavender. Lavender to crystal. I'm going to get out and back in. Okay. I did get more in the, they call it Indian incense. You would think that that has a sage smell to it, but it doesn't. I don't know how I would, it reminds me more of sandalwoody than it does of sage, but this, I got more in the Indian incense, and this is supposed to be for protection and for boundaries and negative energy. Lena's getting an Indian incense. I should finish that. Hey girl, hey! Hope all is well with you, my friend. Saturday I'm busy, but Friday I think I booked myself out because I feel like I'm going to have to recover from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you could stop by Friday. I believe I don't have a Reiki. Thursday is going to be crazy because it's Connor's IEP. Visit my boxes. You could come by Friday. And then the next one, you guys, I'm so OCD. I'm so anal. I'm slightly autistic and ADHD. I love myself. Okay, here is my dilemma. Hope Indian to Tracy. So you've got the woodworm and the Indian incense, Miss Tracy. Yeah, just let me know. So they sold me the turquoise ones as rosemary. but they smell like mint. They sold me the mint ones, but these smell like rosemary. And so I'm going to call the turquoise ones mint and the mint ones rosemary. So weird, you guys. Because if you get an altar set, the rosemary ones I got before are this color, but they actually smell like rosemary. So one mint. So that's going to be this one. So it kind of throws me off to Margaret. Rosemary is super helpful in decreasing stress, anxiety, and cleansing your aura. It boosts your clarity. And you are going to get a rosemary in the altar. So if you guys are trying to snag an altar, you can wait and see if you can snag an altar because it'll have 10 of them in there. Why did they do that to me? That's so mean. So those are all the cones I have, is the Indian, the ocean, the lemon, the jasmine, the lavender, the mint, and rosemary. I think I said rosemary already. So those were all the cones that I have. And if you ever stop by here, you can come smell the bags as well. Pop them open. Those dragon blood incense, if you guys got one of those smell so good. Now we'll do the sticks. Now we can do the sticks. So you guys probably won't get your totals very quickly this week because I've got a Reiki on Saturday and I've got the book club on Saturday. Thursday, I've got Connor's new updated IEP. So I have a school meeting to do all his stuff to figure out what his goals are, how he's doing in class, if he can spend more hours in the regular class, like his needs and stuff. So that is very draining. And I have like 6 or 7 of y'all scheduled for the distance Reiki on tomorrow. So these are going to be the incense sticks. Let me get out and into here. It's going to be a busy week. So I only got 4. Oh, these smell so good. I'm not even going to keep any of these for myself, and I should. I only got 4 in the Lang Lang, and they are amazing. So this one is really good for emotional trauma, nourishing the heart. It reminds us that joy can be felt and experienced more fully when we allow the heart its full spectrum of emotions. So it allows you to feel your feelings and to cleanse them. So I only got 4 in the Lang Lang. I want to say there's 18 sticks in each box, and we're doing them for $8. So put Lang Lang in the comments if that's what you want. Lena, that counts, Lena. Lang Lang for Lena. I don't know who's saying love you bye or who's getting off of here, but thank you for joining. I'm going to come over and smell your bags and play with my box. Stop it. My internet is horrible tonight. I'll try and watch the replay when I can. Love y'all. Miss Sandy Southern, I will post a table scan afterwards, so you can also look for that and then message me or comment in there, and hopefully that'll help. My internet is also not great tonight because we have a huge storm and like the wind is so bad I had to take the signs off my door. It's crazy here. So it could also be my internet tonight too. Crystal wants a Lang Lang. Hope Lang. Okay. The next one. So, I can hear Cutler screaming. So this one is like an angel one, incense of the angels. And I would say this is kind of like, it smells like an ocean breeze incense. So this one would be setting your intentions to call forward angel energy. High winds and flooding. See, a lot of people are going through a lot of storms, so prayers for safety. I have 5 of these. I'll just pick from whatever we have left. But those smell very oceany, and I love them. All of these are really, really strong too. I got a bunch of different kinds so we could see if we liked them or not. Yeah, Sandy, stay safe too, girl. I know Maine was getting hit with stuff too. It seems like everyone's kind of getting hit with a winter ice, wind, flood thing. I think Florida had a tornado I saw. Sometimes TikTok gives me more news than the news does. But I saw a bunch of things about Florida people needing prayers. Okay, nobody wants angel. That's fine with me. I like that one. I got 5 in eucalyptus. 5 in eucalyptus. We are safe and protected. This is not gonna work. I love eucalyptus. It's definitely helpful for your heart chakra. It's helpful for your lungs, for setting intentions of healing and cleansing your physical body. Growing spiritually through your heart chakra. There is one that I'm not going to sell, and it's because I only got one of them, and I'm going to get like 50 of these. This is by far my favorite, and there's literally only one box. And it's cedar, and I'm stealing that one. But I'm going to order like at least 20 of them because it smells amazing. Does it smell like Vicks? No. Do you not like the smell of Vicks? You can just smell the boxes, Crystal, on Friday. We'll be down here huffing. It smells like the leaf, like eucalyptus leaf. Does that make sense? As opposed to Vicks? It does not smell like Vicks. The next one I got is sandalwood. This one smells really nice too. This one's more of a masculine energy and helps with, I like the smell of Vicks too, but some people hate it. Sandalwood, very protective, very masculine energy. I've got 5 of those. Can you guys hear? I hope you can't hear me snipping these. Not a fan of the plant smell. See? So that was good that I said that, right? Oh my gosh, I am messy. I'm glad Troy's not down here watching this wreck. Hope Sandalwood to Lena. So far, that's the, Lena's got the Lang Lang and Sandalwood. Crystal's got the Lang Lang. And so far, that's all. y'all have gotten so far. Okay. I got 2 different lavender kinds because I wanted to see which one I liked the smell of better. So I have a royal, well, they're both royal lavender. See, that doesn't help. I don't know how am I gonna say, okay, this one smells more like floral lavender. This one smells more like the flower and more flowery, and this one smells more sweet. Does that make sense? So if you want the sweet one, put sweet lavender. If you want more of the like strong floral smell, that would be this one. So this one would be a good one to use to get in contact with your divine feminine. This would be a good one to use to help to decrease stress and attract positive energy, good spirits. So there's one that smells more floral and one that smells more sweet. This one smells more sweet. And I don't know which one you guys would prefer. I feel like I prefer the one that smells more flowery than sweet, but I'll probably order this one again. But I also feel like people like sweet. I don't know. You guys would have to huff it yourself. I can't believe how much I'm spelling down here. This is ridiculous. Okay. I don't see any comments or any claims for the lavender or so the next one is rose. This is a honey rose incense, and I do have 5 of these, and they do smell very strongly of rose. Again, that's going to be a divine feminine. That's going to bring in love, abundance, abundance and unconditional love feeling. This is fun. Maybe what I should have done is just put 1 box up there of each. I am not a business person, but I am trying. Come on. You should see what it looks like behind the scenes, you guys. Behind the scenes. Crystal. Crystal's cock. Rose and Ling Ling. And then I just have 1 more. I can't even tell you what this smells like. I've smelled too many. I need a coffee bean. Which reminds me, you guys, if you're manifesting for a lot on the new moon and you really want a lot of big things to happen, a lot of amazing things to happen, and you're putting that out into the universe and you're trying to manifest, then you need to make sure that you're also giving up like an offering of some sorts to the universe. Like, I'm giving up coffee, and I feel like it's better for my body not to have coffee. I'm changing to like a mushroom supplement for like my tea that goes in my tea for clarity and like focus. So I'm going to try that. So I'm giving up coffee. And I'm also giving up like unhealthy food. I'm trying to eat less unhealthy food. And that's going to help me in manifesting because I'm also giving up and trying to work towards better things, you know? So think about something you can give up. We talk a lot about manifestation, but what is something you can offer to the universe that is actually meaningful? This is the last one. This is Ganesh, and this incense is supposed to be for good luck, abundance. I can't honestly tell you what it smells like. I don't know. Kind of like Palo Santo. with a hint of floralness, kind of like Palo Santo with a hint of floral. But that is the last one for the incense sticks. I think I finally, Ganache, Tulina. I finally got something marked off. I got you guys new incense sticks, new incense burners, and the cones that I'd never even had in the shop. I will always look for cinnamony and new flavors, and I will get you guys cedar wood because this one smells amazing. This was like a fluke. I don't know how this happened and how I only got one because I tried to order 5 of each, but this one's amazing, so I will order a ton of those. Oh wow, I really love that one. And I'll also try to look at that brand and see if they have different ones too, because it just smells sweet and woody. That's definitely what it smells like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying. Is there, let's see. So we did the ruby record keepers, and I've showed all the incense. Do we have any requests for certain items you guys want me to pull before I get off of here tonight? That is all I pre-prepared for the live. I feel like that was a lot of work to get all, I had to like package all of these incense and then unpackage all of the burners. Like it did not leave me a lot of time to prepare for stuff. Money? Do you want, I'm guessing that means you want the good luck one? This one? Margaret, is that what that means? You would like the good luck incense? I think that's what that means. Or you're wanting, do I have K2? Yes, Crystal, let's do that. Let's pull some K2. Let's see what we can find. Let me bring you with me. Since Connor is taking up a lot of time, he is having a rough moment. Buckle your seatbelts, everybody. Click, click. We are in for a magical ride. Take a drink. You're coming with. I want to look in this bin first. Go ahead and take a deep dive in there for me. Oh, there's some ASMR for you. Okay. Okay. Now come with me this way. Don't look for a second. Don't look for a second. Don't look. Look at my feet. We're going to type into here. Okay. So we have a K2 freeform for 30, a K2 flame for 60, a K2 hedgehog for 30 that we could probably go lower on that. I could probably go to 25 on that hedgehog. We've got a freeform for 35, 35. K2 bracelets for 15. That's why I couldn't find it. I was in the $10 bin. Okay. No, girl. Bumblebee Jasper bracelets are hard to find. So these are made to look like Bumblebee Jasper, but they are in fact, they are yellow Jasper. There are not lots of that. Ooh, look. These are high quality. Look at all the azurite in these ones, Miss Crystal. Do you love that? Do you just love that? There's another one. You always say that, Margaret. Dream catchers. I like avoid that section. I don't have any. I need to put those just on the website like I do the tapestries because they're hard to show. But that's the K2. Did you like the hedgehog? That's my coconut oil that I'm going to use to help make the prayer bottles. Fasten your seatbelts. We are still driving. Where's the K2 hedgehog? I know he's in the blue section. Does anybody see him? I see him. The K2 bracelets were $15. Remember that I have my phone, so that means comments do not come through great. So make sure that you bump your comments. If you don't hear me reading them, then I'm not seeing them, okay? I'm going to turn this light on. That tree, yep. Or which tree? It's got to be that tree, right? I don't care. You guys are going to see a mess. I literally don't care anymore. This is my crystal shop. It feels very quiet up there. How much for what, Miss Lena? I used to have a sticky note over here. And I don't know where it went to show me the prices. So I want to say the ones with orange. No. What are these? Blue. Yeah, the ones with orange are for 15. So like this yin and yang is for 15. This one's for 15. The ones with the blue are for 20. So this one's wire wrapped. This pink one is for 20. It's large. This one's for 15. The blue bracelet is K2 for 15. This is a chakra, like almost crocheted, for 15. This one's for 15. This one's got beads. Those are not crystals, but those are beads. The green. I want to say the green ones are for 12. Those are just hard to show. A bracelet for Miss Crystal is what I see. Crystal's boxes over here. This is what I mean. Like I will put you guys boxes down here, and then you guys also have boxes over there from when I was standing up doing that live. Lena also wants a bracelet. You guys might get sick and dizzy because I'm walking around. Just saying. This is your fault. Lena's box right there. Do we have any other requests? I did grab that blue tiger's eye necklace, Lena, that we were talking about. So that'll go in your box. Look, you guys left this cute little dragon. All because his nose is a little different. Oh, my ear starts popping. The gray pipe. So they're all going to be the same price for 18. This is larvicite. This is more of a protective. If you also wanted to go on the website, Margaret, you would see all the kinds of these that I have. You would see all of them, and then you could go through the material and be like, hey, I want to switch out with a different one, because I have these in like almost every color if you wanted to go on the website and check it out. Because I don't think I have them all pulled up. Remember, you guys, if you get cold messages from people saying, hey, I can sell you crystals, let me know and I will block them from my page so they can't see my comments to do that again. And or if readers message you and say, hey, I can read you, always message me with a screenshot so I can block them from my page. I'm not sure what materials I have in them. If you went under the pipes section, you could then read, it has, that's another thing that's really good about the website. Like, you'll go under and look at something and then it will tell you all the healing properties there. So you don't, like, I remember a lot of stuff, but I don't remember the full thing. That's why I have cards out and stuff. But the website will show you all the things. Any other requests, y'all? Any other requests before I hop off of here? Bracelets. I do have Dragon's Blood Sage for the $4. I have the Blue Sage for Abundance and Prosperity for $4. I have the Cedar for $4. Silver Moon Tower, that's for $45. And I still think that's an amazing deal. I want to say that Crystal said she saw one in another store around here for like $300 or something. I was like, holy crap. I will put that in your box, Miss Lena. $45. I'll go to this one. This one's less full. Yeah, I don't think I have a Light. I might have a Howlite one, and that would be helpful. Again, remember, I'm not going to get you guys' totals out super quickly this week because it's a crazy week for me. It's a crazy week. I think that's it, though, you guys. I don't see any other requests for anything. What is the brown one? What brown one? Brown what? What is the brown one? Like, there's this red section, and then there's this black section. Pipe. There's a brown pipe over here. There's a red one. That's mahogany obsidian, and that helps with pain. And larvicite helps with like negative energy, curses, but it has other stuff too. Red then, yep, that's the red. So that's more like for like chronic pain, fatigue, grief and stuff. That would be better with an herbal blend too. But again, whatever, who knows? Who knows? Anyways, you guys, I hope you have a good night. If you need me, message me. I'm going to quickly do another table scan and post it. I will see you guys Saturday at whenever my kids get in bed. I will come live and we'll read a little bit more of that chakra healing book. Friday, I may come live and do freebie readings if I have enough energy after Wednesday. We will just see. I hope you guys have a good night, and I love you. And I will talk to you later. Bye. Love you, Crystal. Love you.